trap and re-electrify that wall. And so what I want to see is I want to see something coming out to support. There are no bans. There's a Fenrir ban and a Vigil ban. There is no reason to not bring a Jaeger or a Wamai to deal with some of these throwable utility devices.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now with a substitution on Team Razz, proving successful. We will see if this changes the tides of the game, but so far we are commencing round number 5 with Team Razz ahead by 2 matches. Oh, okay. All right, no,
okay, fantastic.
I retract my statement. No host. We are no swap, just rehosting. And we commence the match now. Back to basement.
Ooh, cheeky Valkyrie camp there between the ammo box and the shelf. I believe that looks straight down main corridor. That is going to be difficult to spot, especially with it facing up. That is going to give a lot of good information to the defensive team on this basement defense.
Unless the blue line spotted, that one is not getting caught, I don't think, Marlon.
No, that would be very, very difficult to spot. Interesting to bring out the Pulse now, and it looks like Pulse is going to be roaming on top floor, just being the sneaky little boy he is, listening out and looking out for those heartbeats with his heartbeat sensing monitor. Hopefully, we'll see some cheeky picks here. Valkyrie is very far from home, all the way out in garage, I believe, the back garage. Oh, in stripper. Let's see if Valkyrie is able to get some cheeky taps. Oh, the punch hole comes out. Will they be able to convert this? Oh, they do!
For Valkyrie, getting a kill from stripper. I hardly know where. Indeed, I will.
My goodness! Somebody throw that. Throw her money, please. She deserves it. That was an incredible spawn peek.
Making it rain on this attacking approach by Obsidian. Pulse remaining with his top-down approach, looking for any pickoffs. This is bad. Bears bad news for team attack.
The Buck did drop in
until Buck drops in.
Pulse has got to be looking out for that. You've got a legal wall hacks, but it doesn't matter when your Valkyrie is fragging out the way she is. Picks up the refrag on Buck.
Razz coming in with another play.
Taking out the Thatcher. That's going to leave the hard breach difficult to get through. But the roaming Valkyrie is finally taken out by Habana.
Valkyrie and Cade taken down. This is going to be proving difficult for Team Razz, but they have the numbers advantage, so we'll see how this goes. Team Obsidian taking the top floor control and trying to rain down Hellfire on Team Razz. I don't think they have any other methods of winning this round other than to just gun it out.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to be picking up some frags here because the rest of the defensive team Razz are all deep in sight, except, oh, for the Cade, who has the diffuser locked
Indeed,
down.
there is no method for Team Obsidian to approach this other than gun it out, or there's an attempt on picking up the diffuser now, which is going to be really difficult, knowing that Team Razz is aware of the attempt.
She is able to pick up the diffuser, though.
Incredible work.
The Cade is hiding in the tunnel, but they choose to take the diffuser away and put it somewhere else. That is unfortunate that the Cade was not able to defend that, but Legion picks up another kill.
That is bad news for Team Obsidian after that pickup attempt. It is difficult. That being said,
the vertical gameplay.
Jarvis, show me this guy's balls. He has been picked off.
Here we go. Are we going to get a drop down? It looks like they're going to have to drop down if they want a chance at getting this diffuser down.
Spotted on camera.
Looks like they're going to be trying to push into church.
Looking for that.
Oh, the long angle.
Long angle peek. Again, they know where he is, and they have set up a church for his presence. Hallelujah. Praise be. Round 5 goes to Team Razz.
Another exciting round. Lots of back and forth. The Cade, unfortunately, not able to protect the diffuser there, even with the wall electrified. And the attacker screaming as they go through that electrified wall to get the diffuser, was able to collect it and bring it around, but not able to secure the victory in spite of it.
I must say, Team Obsidian are starting to slip a little bit. It seems that the Roman defenders by Team Razz have thrown them. Has been difficult to deal with. The Pulse and Valkyrie causing a lot of distraction and pressure off the site and onto other parts of the map, where Team Obsidian had to clear and try to take control, but it is too late at this point to do anything but try to pick up the bomb and go for frags. We'll see how round 6 commences.
It was certainly a surprising round with that Valkyrie punch hole in Stripper spawn peak, which was able to be converted into a frag. It was a very well executed strategy. And talking about strategies, we see this strategy again in the CCTV and cache, where they put up the mirror on the CCTV to garage wall and pre-pop it. I believe that is so that the garage defender is able to defend site even when the main wall is open, and it'll be interesting to see if they employ this triple-pronged strategy with the Zoth, the Thatcher, and the Thermite again. It looks like Zofia may try to go beneath in order to push Bandit off, rather than going through the drone hole.
Indeed, we'll see how Razz deals with it this time, because he is aware that the enemy team knows to deal with his shenanigans.
And it looks like they did drop some utility to prevent the Zofia coming through the drone hole, and they have a Jaeger. Is the Jaeger going to be able to save the Bandit? It is not.
No, the stun comes through. The wall is breached. They will fall back on their defenses. The mirror wall in garage with the Zumi having stone defenses behind her in order to capitalize on that mirror. Going for the peek, not getting a pick. She is spotted though. This will be very dangerous for Zumi now to defend that side, knowing that she is spotted and might be attacked from below.
Yeah, the attackers now know that she is fighting from garage, and we see the pickup on the Ash. That is critical. If you lose that Ash, that is going to be a lot harder to defend. I would have loved to have seen a bit more Jaeger put on that drone hole. Razz must have known that they were going to be trying something like that, but still did not prepare for it.
See if the Jaeger gadget will still prove useful in other parts of the attack. We have Ash being quite low, though we never discarded an Ash for you know, the quick peeks and the gunfights. Ash can still be useful. And speaking of,
is able to get the frag on 20 HP, no more, no less.
Catching the bandit off site. Very crucial pick here. Hierarchy trying to defend from stairs onto workshop. Drones coming in, trying to get space. Less than 50 seconds.
Yeah, Bandit said, once you let my TV get stunned, I'm getting off site, I'm getting out of here. I know this is going to be a tough site to defend, so I'm going to start roaming around town.
Jarvis, show me this guy's goal again.
Obsidian.
Zitsky getting on the pick. They are just out picking Team Razz. At this point, they might be securing round 6. We will see. It is never over. Hierarchy gets the pick back. 2v4. Hierarchy's placement gives another pick. 2v3. What a double kill. Reloads the gun. Diffuser is being picked. Workshop is occupied. They're trying to take the rounds. Trying to start the defuse.
Diffuser's being put down. Is going to be committed.
Cervix getting the pick. Crucial. 2v2.
The 2v2.
Zitsky
Through the wall.
Beautiful pick through the wall. The diffuser is planted, and Team Obsidian will try to slow the game down. Try to play for this diffusion. Both sides occupied. We'll see if Hierarchy can get the picks here.
Ash coming around. Oh, and the attackers get the win.
Predicts the crouch down, trying to get the insta headshot, but he is not expecting a standing opponent in his face. Taking in round 2. Taking the second round for Team Obsidian's attack.
Now you see, that was a spectacular performance from Obsidian, and again, disappointed personally disappointed from Razz that Jaeger did not give more utility to the Bandit to protect them from the Zofia. If they were able to keep that reinforced wall up, it could have been a completely different story. But Obsidian were able to get that wall open and comprehensively take down the defenses, dealt with the roamers this time, and they were able to get the win, bringing us to a 2-4 in favor of Razz still. But we have switched sides, and we expect the defensive team to be a little bit more comfortable than the attacking team on this particular map. So it'll be interesting to see if Obsidian are able to match the round ratio that Razz just produced with a 4-round.
Indeed, I am excited to see how these teams play these respective roles. We'll see if the matches remain close or one team shows on top. 4-2 is favorable for Team Razz, but it's never over for Team Obsidian. I believe they can pull this back. They have shown great potential. They have come close to evening the score out, only losing to a few clutches and a few mishaps. But they have become fearsome, and the round begins with Bandit prepping the trick.
Yeah, Bandit is ready to trick, and there is one Jaeger device defending him. It'll be interesting to see if this style of Bandit tricking works. It looks like this style is where you have one side electrified and the other side is not electrified until you're ready to put it down. This can be a risky strategy because depending on which side the thermite puts it down, they could potentially predict you. And here we go. We're going to see this interaction right here. Which wall is the thermite going to go for?
It's quite difficult for Team Razz to deal with the trigger, except
comes through.
The nade could be the way. Otherwise, there is no way to stop that. Actually, those nades have proven useful in opening the wall.
It certainly has. It looked like the first nade did get caught by the Jaeger device, but the second one came through and continued to push Bandit off the wall. So they have lost that jacuzzi wall, and that is a key entry point for the attacking team to utilize now. We'll see. They do have a mirror set up in the shower to be able to try and defend the wall if it was lost. And here we see the mirror holding that angle tightly, ready to peek out at any moment.
Donya and be losing a lot of health in this altercation. We will see if the Grim Bees can pressure the defensive team off their positions and result in a few of them getting killed. Flash is coming through. Defensive team is backing off to workshop. Rex having a good angle on the defensive side. We'll see if he can get a few picks. He swings.
Yeah, those two team members are low. Oh, and we've got our first pick. Jaeger going down.
Taken in the defensive position.
Razz has two teammates on very, very low HP. Again, do not tickle them. They will die, and there one goes down.
Rex is down, but is possibly be saved. We'll see how this goes. Azuli doing more knives to try to pressure the attacking team and take him unfavorable
with more health than he went down with. That actually could be proving beneficial for the attacking team.
Indeed. Razz going for the pick, getting a second kill on the defensive team. And another pick by Razz. Incredible stuff by Razz. That's a lot of picks for Team Razz. Being finished by Jervis.
Starts going down now after trying to help out.
Rex dropping a
dropping the GN.
Pulled out by the enemy team as being toxic, but it is perhaps a snoozer of a shot. We missed it, but it is perhaps one way to pressure the enemy team into losing, and Gunva finishes the round for Team Rex.
Yeah, it looks like Team Team Razz were able to bring out the Team Razz were able to bring out the attacking side, the first round attacking win, and stands behind their BM. We'll see if they can back that up with some more bites of their own.
It could still go both ways, but Team Razz having that favorable 5-2 scoreline definitely helps their momentum and their mentality with dropping a lot of BM and beating the gold allegations.
Certainly, they are beating the gold allegations for now, but I tell you what won't beat the gold allegations is if they allow themselves to get too comfortable and they start throwing these rounds because they feel a little bit too brave. What I don't want to see Razz start doing is just going all out DPS and just hinting on bot lane. That would not bode well if Obsidian are able to take advantage of that.
So the sports ward their jungle and deal with the flankers on Team Obsidian. Coming in with a 2 Barao and a what's her name? Legion.
Indeed, Legion coming out, but Legion has not picked up his pizza that Rook so kindly brought. Will they go back to site to pick that up? I think they should.
Otherwise they'll be hungry for dinner time.
Precisely. And there we go, they pick up their Rook armor. That beautiful blue circle above them indicates everybody got a nice slice of pizza today.
Quite beefy defense from Team Obsidian. Let's see if that helps them secure this round. Much needed round, honestly, for Team Obsidian, as they have been dropping lots of round lately and slow down their momentum into this match.
This certainly is a critical round. You really, if you're on Obsidian, you want to be winning this one. If you lose this round, you're getting very, very close, if not at match point. And that is very difficult to recover from.
Let's see how this attacking approach goes as Governor is starting his breaching of the hatches.
Governor gets an undefended hard hatch for a free breach from the Habana. Looking to get the kitchen hatch dealt with as well. The Cade. Will they be Cade tricking that hatch, or are they just going to be letting it go? It looks like they'll be letting it go.
Indeed. We will see how this goes for Team Razz. They are trying to deal with this hatch, but it is
frozen.
Completely frozen by Tubaro. Incredible freezing by Mr. Tubaro.
My goodness. You see, these are some of the interactions that you don't see very much at the moment with these newer operators. Some people just don't know how to utilize them, but wow. Getting the Habana charges off the hatch every time.
Nice cold gameplay by Tubaro. Incredible stuff. The time is ticking down, and we'll see if the Cade follows up with that.
Protecting that Cade claw.
Surely
that is gonna be
critical.
Brutal. How many Habana charges do they even have left? Do they have enough to get the hatch open? And
Razz.
the sneaky play down through the tunnel.
Bad news for Team Obsidian. That Razz pick is incredible.
Surely the defensive team have got to be concerned about that tunnel play now.
The flankers on Team Obsidian are coming in close, trying to secure any win. Rex coming in for another pick on Team Razz, dropping it to 5v3. We'll see if this Legion's flank can be caught or will be useful. Ooh, missing.
Dropping like
a shot.
Flies.
It's a bloodbath for Team against Team Obsidian, and Team Razz secures round 8.
Well, this is unfortunately not looking as even as the attacking side. Obsidian were really holding it together on attack, but they seem to be falling apart on defense. Razz really leaning into the fact that they are winning at the moment. They are winning in terms of rounds 6-2, and they are really aggressively taking these gunfights. They're not nearly relying as much on the utilization as Obsidian was, and they are going straight for these gunfights.
It seems.
But if we look at the rounds, it does seem to go 2 to Razz and 1 to Obsidian. So, with that in mind, we might expect Obsidian to be taking this round back, and they're going to need to if they don't want to go into the next map down 1 whole map point.
If these matches were sequential, I would agree with Marlo, but it seems that Team Razz have momentum and the advantage on their side, and I doubt Team Obsidian can really do much here unless they completely lock in and destroy Team Razz in this next defending round.
It would be an incredible comeback to see Obsidian bring this back at least to overtime. Even just getting to overtime would be a fantastic result for Obsidian. But in this kind of situation, you may be content to just go to the next map. You may feel morally that this map is over. You don't want to give away a free round, but you may want to mentally start preparing for the next game.
We saw some fantastic defense play on Team Obsidian last match with controlling that hatchet approach, but it seems it wasn't enough in terms of getting the gun picks they need in order to slow down the attack on Team Razz and stop them from taking that round. This one, however, is back
really utilized the utility again, just like in their attacking rounds with that Tubaro, as you said, protecting the hatch, but it was not enough to secure the round. Bandit now, they have really stacked the utility on that drone hull. A mute jammer and 2 Jaeger ADSs.
It surely is difficult for Team Razz. How will they approach this tricking attempt? It seems that the... Ooh!
Oh, Bandit missed the trick, unfortunately. C4 going out onto the balcony, but no connection.
Did he pick the wrong target there, Marlo? And he gets picked off. This is tragedy for Team Obsidian.
This is brutal for Obsidian. Wall open, Bandit picked, CCTV camera down.
It seems
what they take from you?
He picked the wrong wall to trick, no?
Yeah, certainly. The Bandit was tricking the left wall and the thermite charge was on the right. Unfortunately, that is all it takes for thermite to get through your wall. And now you're left with big empty hole where your wall used to be.
So Kebby trading some of her health for an attempt at a pick, but failing to do so. Rex opening that castle wall, knowing that castle is there somewhere.
Castle aggressively peeking out once the wall was down, but we see a fight in the office. Flashbang from the Ash. Self flashes. Wait, was that? No, that was the Buck, I believe. Cade trying to convert this into a kill. They've got to get this down. But Rex is not going to let them. Looking down the staircase. Jaeger gets the pick, though.
Dorothy coming in with the last pick in an attempt to win the team that round, but round 9 goes to Team Razz, showing a victory of 7-2.
Here we're back, and we're back to yap some more, so I hope that you are all excited for Cafe Dostoevsky. We've got our attacking ban right here from Razz on defense. Who are they going to ban on attack? Stay tuned and find out shortly.
Order your lattes and your cappuccinos. We're going to Cafe Dostoevsky, and the first ban is Monte.
Right, so Montan, talk about bringing the mountain to Mohammed. Well, the mountain is not going to be coming to Cafe Dostoevsky, and neither is the resident flash banger Ying.
No Ying for the swinging this time. We'll see if Team Obsidian respond with a direct ban to that. The previous operators played by Team Razz, or they will just go for a standard cafe ban of Fenrir again.
Fenrir again, banned once more. We didn't really see Fenrir much in the previous game, but we see him banned here. And as we see in the objective... Oh, Tubarao! Now banned. The Frosty Boy is no longer allowed to be played for this match. Cafe Dostoevsky was a Razz R6 pick, and they're starting on defense, so this should be a comfortable start for them.
We'll see if they can get a few points ahead of Team Obsidian and secure the full win of tonight's match, propelling them from last standing team to perhaps second.
And we see the defensive operators are locked in. The attackers can choose to change their operator pick in response. We see a Capcan looking for those traps on the doorways and windows. Castle to barricade the doors and windows, make it a little bit more difficult for our attackers to get in. We also have the Legion here depicted, setting up in Freezer.
Beautiful shot.
Rotate, yes, a beautiful black ice. Very appropriate to be sitting in Freezer, along with our mute, which will be jamming the signals. We already see one drone getting caught in a mute jammer, and we're also starting on top floor as well. That is going to be a interesting pick. It tends to be the first one selected, and so we'll see if the attackers are able to do anything about that. Now that is an interesting pre-placed C4 ready for the drop down on that hatch. Obviously the hatches on this map unable to be reinforced, and so very easy to get in. A little bit of trash talk in the chat as well, playfully bantering between the teams, seeing if they can get in one another's heads. We see Mute playing in Cigar.
Indeed.
The hatch is open. Both hatches open. Now, will that pre-placed C4 be able to get a conversion and a kill? It is something that people do sometimes check for on the front windows, but it does not look like our attackers are going to be checking for that today. Maybe on a rotate round they'll find it.
Governor setting up with a lot of Azumi kunais and multiple peak options in that top floor cafe. Oh, we see the first altercation, and Winkler winning that against Razz. What a pick for Obsidian.
That is a fantastic pick, and a better pick than they realized, because it renders the dropped C4 unusable for Razz on the defense. Obsidian with the first pick of this map. Are they going to be able to come in hot and take the first round to start their momentum coming back?
Reaching onto Christmas Shrine to to weed out those defenders in an attempt to take control of space in third floor. We have Winkler joining bottom floor as a way to scout, and he is spotted but miss by Volts.
Critical whiff. Drops the C4, doesn't quite go far enough.
Substituted in, but not showing up in match number 2. He is still defending that stairs, but what a missed opportunity by the Capican to get a pick there on the attacking Ash.
Very unfortunate.
Oh,
that pick would have brought it back to be even between the teams. Buck already on low HP and now allowed to run through the library and destroy that floor, that critical floor that Razz are using to stand on.
Gunva coming in with a 2-1-2 pick, going off of Azumi's defensive walls, getting 2 incredible picks for the defense team. This helps Team Razz secure the win as 4-2. Time is taken low. Team Obsidian must do something very quickly before this round is proclaimed for Team Razz. We'll see how they go. Trying for a peek, going through the hole. Gov now with a triple kill into the hole, holding that Christmas tree down.
Razz have got to be feeling comfortable now in this round. Really, really locked down. It was looking pretty dire at one point, but we see that they have been able to convert it into a 1v4, and a refrag will take it down to a 3v0, securing the round for Razz.
What a quad kill for Governor there. A crucial hold there into the Christmas tree, allowing for his team to play safely into their positions without being compromised by the attacking team taking place of that area of third floor. Getting crucial picks there and allowing his team to propel in round 1.
And again, this is another example of a close round that we see from these teams. They constantly seem to be trading 2 kills, 1 kill, and they really do seem to bounce off one another. It's a very, very dynamic game where anything can happen at any point in the rounds. So stay tuned. This is going to be an incredible match, I can already tell.
Indubitably. We will see how the match presumes now in round 2 as the defending team go back this time second floor, I assume, to try to secure round 2. It seems they also have set up for third floor entries, missing that proximity alarm, but this is no problem. There's plenty of time for them to set up. Team Obsidian have opted for a Zofia to join that buck with an ace as well in order to attempt to breach some of the walls, blocking those operators. Ram coming in to also help destroy top floor.
Interestingly moved off the Thatcher, so not afraid of any anti-hard breach, and potentially it's because they didn't spot any anti-hard breach, because Razz do not have any of that. They don't have any bandit, any mute. They have nothing to prevent. Oh wait, no, they do have a mute. My apologies. They do have a mute, but they did not feel it necessary to protect. And a spawn peak comes out from the castle, but the Nomad puts that down very, very quickly.
Going terribly, that spawn peak for Team Razz. It seems that the mute is there, where signals will be jammed, and Jarvis will be on Ram in an attempt to take control of third floor and go in.
Very aggressive.
Aggressive peeking, getting traded off by Rex. What a pick to take off the first defender in Site A. Mira still in play, which will be proven useful for Team Razz on the defense.
Certainly, Miras can really hold down critical areas, especially with the fact that they are on reinforced walls, allowing a one-way peek. We see a mirror interestingly placed on the top floor to watch the drop-down of the main skylight. The round seems to have slowed down a little bit now. Obsidian really taking their time, wanting to convert this 4v3 into a win.
Ooh, the shots are not hitting right now. Good crosshair placement, but a fortunate whiff. Volt's face taking one down. Incredible pick. Ferrity coming in with a reinforcement from the Nomad to get another pick. They are aware of the third floor defender player who still gets a pick anyway. Wrinkler responds on site.
Right, they now know that the final defender is on the top floor, and they were able to get the kill. Coming down there, it is now a 1v1. Buck needs to get the diffuser and get it down, but he knows. He looks like he heard the drop. Waiting for the peek from the Kapkan.
It is a game of chicken right now. We'll see what teams will do.
Fakes the defuse.
He's betting on the left side approach, waiting for Kapkan to do something. There's a camera on him.
On the camera. He's able to wait for it. He doesn't care about the camera. He says, I'm going to put it down.
What a peek! Incredible!
What a fantastic play from the Buck, timing it perfectly, holding that diffuser down just long enough to have the defensive team scream that they are putting the diffuser down and committing to the stick. Kapkan peeks out and sadly gets taken down, bringing us to a 1-1 after 2 rounds. That was an incredibly well-played round from both sides, but that Buck just clinching it out for Team Obsidian.
Volt's face coming in round 2, more hot, more heavy, proving worthy of taking 3 attackers off, pressuring Obsidian into an unfortunate circumstance of attacking through that wall. And it almost went well for Team Razz until a clutch coming in by Buck secures round 2 for Obsidian.
Yeah, Razz was doing fantastically. That mirror setup on top floor was very, very good. Deterred Obsidian from even attempting to go there and just allowed Kapkan to be able to take the entire control of top floor and rain hell from above. I wonder if they are going to use a slightly different strategy, they being Obsidian, and try and take control from the top down this time rather than allowing that that type of vertical play against them.
Floors will be rammed as Ram is in play for an attempt to rain down Hellfire as mentioned. We will see how the execution goes for Team Obsidian as they seem to have a clear plan of breaching a wall and taking top floor down approach.
They certainly do. They brought the Thatcher Thermite combo, an absolute classic. We'll have to wait and see if the Bandit is going to be tricking or if they're going to be dumping their utility and playing potentially a little bit of a roaming role off-site. It does appear that at least one player is on the first floor already for the defensive team, roaming around town. It looks like it is the castle again, which is Volt, as we saw before. If they are left to their own devices, they can be very disruptive from that top floor, and it does not look like Obsidian are going to be taking that into account, and they are going to allow him to have a free run of top floor.
Going for a floor peek. There's an aggressive play by Governor here to try to peek off a freezer. I believe the wall has been breached by Team Obsidian, and they are looking to take over from this little breach hole. Azumi peeking, but not getting picked off. Fortunately there for Team Razz.
Azumi has to be careful with this. It looks like Castle has spotted that cheeky little nomad on the lamp.
Jarvis getting the pick, getting taken back by Volt. 1-1 picks here. We'll see how this goes for both sides. What a headshot by Volt through the wall, getting picked off for it, but an incredible pick. Close one by Volts, getting picked off from the grapple outside.
Volt's getting a fantastic double kill there for Team Razz. Unfortunately, as we saw, gets taken out by the repelled operator, and now it appears that Hierarchy is going to be taking the role of the top floor roamer and trying to disrupt the Obsidian attack.
If you're a Team Obsidian, you might be worried about any of these flankers, but I don't think they have any capabilities to find out where Hierarchy is. But they are looking to this clear side right now. Their eyes are on side. Hierarchy gets a pick from somebody not paying attention to any flanks, as mentioned.
Yeah, that was an incredibly good rotate. As soon as Volt's face was taken out, Hierarchy immediately started getting out on that roam, trying to see about clearing out some more space and getting some more off-angle picks, which they were able to do, bringing us to a 3-2.
What a pick!
What an incredibly
good headshot by 30. Holy! They're aware of the flanker now. They might be able to play a 2-1, trying to get him off.
Oh,
third headshot by 30. Incredible!
Wow, I feel like that round has to go to Verity. They absolutely clutched that up. The triple kill to take the 2v3 into a 2v0. What an incredible comeback!
What an incredible gunplay there. I saw no easy way for Team Obsidian to return to this, knowing that there's a flanker and people occupying the site. Ferretti swings in confidently, gets 2 headshots, and then knowing the fact that Hierarchy had the flank, trusted in the fact that he would still be there, went for the swing, gets the third headshot, and secures round 3 for Obsidian.
An incredibly aggressive play that pays off in those kinds of situations. Sometimes that is what you need. You need to be able to get the kills when they matter the most. And we were able to see that with Verity there. An incredibly well-played Thermite game. Despite getting the wall open, the roamers were able to pick off Obsidian one by one until Verity said, "No more. I will not allow this," and clutched up the 3v2. We see some frost mats going down on a tricky spot on the staircase where you're not likely to look at your feet to see if that pays off and catches some opponents off guard.
Exciting stuff coming from Team Obsidian. Their individual players are playing really well, coming up with clutch plays in order to secure these rounds. We'll see how round 4 goes.
Wow, look at that beautiful elite skin frost mat. Those teeth would not be wanted in my leg.
Nor mine, Marlo. We'll see how the grapple goes. Third floor being taken as usual. We'll see the hatches will definitely be breached and attack will commence on third floor. Azumi has been a stable pick for Governor in these rounds. He has proven himself a very worthy defender with Azumi, creating for himself incredible peeking opportunities with those stone walls.
Certainly, they do help a lot. We see the Desmos coming out now on the attacking team. Interesting. So this, as we see from the icons on the left, the attackers only know about a frost from the UI at least, which means that Desmos only has the opportunity to detect where frost is. Got to be careful of those frost mats. Again, you do not want to get your leg trapped in there. That is an instant down, and you have to have a teammate to help you get up from those.
Don't puncture a femur. This round is important for Team Obsidian to propel themselves into a dominant victory. We'll see if this changes the ties of the match. These wins for Team Obsidian as their plays have clutched up and they seem to be mentally aware of the game and trying their best to win. Govna starts the first pick.
Govna with the Azumi. Very, very nice pick with that auto shotgun. Slug shotgun, an incredible weapon, but we see some picks coming out. The ace is down. Nomad on 5 HP. This is not looking good for Obsidian. The top floor is being held very well. Now that Selma charge is on the wall and it is mute jammed, but if they get rid of the mute jammer, it will continue to destroy the breakable wall.
Goyo being placed in trust flow is brutal for these teams. He is just taking a stroll around the map and potentially applying flanking pressure on these teams because I don't know if they're aware of the Goyo presence. Down by Buck, getting picked up, I believe. To 20 HP, going for the pick of the headshot. Governor peeking in with a shotgun, not getting the pick he wanted, but still in style. Gaming, getting flashed out. Buck has dominated the stairs, looking for another pick on the side. Grapple angle held by Team Obsidian.
It looks like Governor has been downed, but is not out just yet. But Frost will be taken out.
Razz getting a pick before Winkler gets another pick on Volt. Governor still holding that position down, holding the angles. There's two players approaching him now to see if he can get picks on him. 9 seconds left. He misses the shot. He's down. Gets the knife kill. He's still down.
The 2v1. But there is no time left to clutch out the round.
That was unfortunate.
Razz will take it.
Team Obsidian, that was last second decision making. It was very close. Razz having discipline there not to peek at the end with their last player is essential there for winning.
Certainly, Razz were able to wait out the timer, which is an effective strategy, especially if the attackers don't take the opportunity. That round did start off a lot slower than some of our previous rounds that we've seen. And Razz were able to take full advantage of that, running out the clock to ensure the victory. But
even match so far.
2 rounds. This is a much more even match, and I didn't realize it could get much more even between these two teams. They are both showing incredible skill, incredible gunplay, and some effective strategies being used as well. What I want to see is, especially with one of these lower floor defenses, I want to see Razz having one of their teammates going for that roaming. I believe it will be Volt's face. We'll have to wait and see about that because they were able to disrupt the Obsidian attack a lot. But Obsidian, if they're able to get the pick on the Roma, then that could give them a good man advantage going into this 5th round on Cafe Dostoevsky.
Caprican setting up his trap and looking for opportunities to roam here will be essential. We'll see what Team Obsidian picks. They go for the ace into other wall breachers such as ram and sledge. I meant floor breachers. Sorry. We'll see how this lion incorporates into this team. Maybe perhaps a way to help Ash rush in and get some effective pickoffs on the many flankers of Team Obsidian. Team Razz, apologies.
Certainly, I think that the lion will be critical in finding these off-site roamers and weeding them out in order to be able to get a good early round pick, which is what is going to be critical for Obsidian to secure this 5th round.
Typical setup for Azumi here. The walls are breaking. Time has run out for these kunais. We'll see.
They have the mirror set up on top floor as well. Azumi kind of pinned in up there in Christmas Tree.
They have the opportunity to fall back or perhaps ask for support. They are trying to weed out this Azumi. Azumi has proven to be a nuisance for Team Obsidian's attack on 3rd floor so far, so perhaps that is their approach, is to get rid of her first before ensuing onto site.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Adaptation to the threat. They know that on these lower site defenses that Razz are going to have some people on the top floor. 1 HP left on the sledge. My goodness. That is close.
Well, it's losing half the HP, but Sledge losing everything except 1
see
HP.
the Azumi. The Azumi gets them through the wall though. Down, but not out. Trade's coming back.
The kill. Gem escape on Governor. Brand getting Governor dying. And then having Ash on, Lion on Rainwinkler. Calling the shots right now.
Out, trying to get Ash back up, but won't quite
not yet.
Do it, not yet.
There he goes. 3v3. Standardized here. Low HP play HP on Obsidian, but they might be able to win these picks. Legion's still on the flank. They are aware of him on ladder.
A headshot is still a headshot. Even if you have 1 HP, you are able to take down your opponents very, very quickly if your aim is on point. And they're going to need it. The trade comes out.
Lion reading of the Legion. Voltsby's coming in to kill the Sitsky, the last low HP player on Team Obsidian, leaving Rainwinkler as the last standing member, trying to secure this 1v2 as Lion.
Mirror and Capcan totally having only 1.5 players worth of health. But that Legion mine is not going to be very good for the Lion. Gets the flashbang out.
Incredible close altercation there to see for Team Obsidian.
But the defenders are able to squeak out the victory against that low HP Lion.
Apologies for some minor lags there, but yeah, it seems Team Razz have picked it up again and managed to defeat the Soul Lion from Team Obsidian.
Certainly, but you've got to be feeling pretty good with Obsidian. They've been doing these attacking rounds relatively well. It is only 3-2 on our final round of this half of this map. So Obsidian would really like to close this out with 3-3. But on defense, and ground floor defense no less, it's going to be difficult. But Obsidian have shown themselves to be capable of attacking ground floor. We did see that clutch in from Farity last time. And it looks like they have switched off the ace onto the thermite with which they got said clutch. So we'll see if they're able to put in just as good a performance this time.
Signal jammers coming in. And the rammer on Obsidian's attack as well. Similar comps on every match. We see the Melusi coming in, but perhaps to slow some of the players down. Otherwise, it is a pretty straightforward comp on both sides. Repetitive of what we've seen before. Using the ram as in a way to try to break down the walls very quickly. Using Thatcher as a way to get a hold of the gadgets presented by Team Razz. We'll see how this run goes against the bottom floor defense side.
Certainly, it looks like Obsidian maybe trying a little bit of a faster pace, getting that breaching charge down straight away into the back side of Cafe Dostoevsky. They see the electrified wall. Now, how are they going to deal with it?
Let's keep peeking in, trying to go for the Thatcher, throwing in. The Thatcher
bounces
one,
off the teammate.
Two. Unfortunate there, but I think they will potentially get the third. Thatching.
Dumps all utility to get this wall open.
They got it. C4 going in for the kill. Nope. Not good.
Alright, yeah, this is not good for Team Razz. The reinforced wall is open, but the cave floor is still on, so if you want to go through that breach, you are going to get zapped.
Jarvis finds the Melusi in the first floor. What a good pick for them to clear a flanker and take control.
What a tight angle that the Thatcher is trying to get use out of there. Cade has the ACOG, but is it going to be enough? Ash got the first pick and now has command over the top of site.
This is Rammer's wet dream here.
To deal with.
Rammer gets to open up all the floor here with his little drone. He's Legion replying with a kill on throat.
It's a fantastic flank.
Haraki has been crucial in these flanking plays by Team Razz, getting the crucial picks, going for the swing. Governor, hello Governor, gets the Farity down. No peek for you there, sir.
Governor locking down Freezer. It's a bold play to just go straight walking in there without any information. No information, no utility. It is tough.
That being said, Jarvis does have his bar secured here. We'll see if he can convert this into any meaningful way for Team
Certainly.
Obsidian.
Unfortunately for Obsidian, that electrified wall is going to mean that no matter what, they know that they're coming in. Hits the Legion mine as well and gets gunned down with a refrag.
There's a bit of
Winkler.
Tiny bit of hope for Team Obsidian, but it is getting more difficult with time. They have Lean and Lion and Ram trying to get picks, flashing the right angles to see if they can get the pick. Picking up the diffuser.
30 seconds left. The Cade gets taken out by Lion.
And another pick by Jarvis.
Frag from the Jarvis.
It's a 2v1 now. They're going to go for the plant. They know it's behind the bomb, so he might be picked.
They know they're planting.
They will get a pick off the plant. And they don't plant it.
And they dropped the diffuser. The diffuser is down. Ash is, we're gonna have to see a frag coming out in the next 7 seconds. Razz has just got to stay alive. 3 more seconds, 2 seconds, hiding in the back of Freezer. It is not going to be enough.
Staying alive. Going in. Not peeking. That was a tragedy plan for a team.
Staying alive. Very tactically played there to secure that defensive round. That was really a round that Obsidian wanted to win. You could tell how badly they wanted it. They were putting in all of the work, and so many of these rounds are coming down to a 1 versus 1.
I feel like they had more time there than they thought with the 2v1. He could have waited for the Ash to reapproach the site from the other side and then go for either a plant or a pick, or a peek on the last defending member. But no, he rushes the plant down, gets caught while planting, doesn't get it down, forcing the Ash to rush into site in an attempt to get the last kill, but failing to do so.
Certainly, it's a difficult situation to be in, and realistically, when that bar is so close to being full, you think, oh, come on, just half a second more before he peaks. But unfortunately, the Legion was too quick and was able to get the kill there and secure that round. But now we see Obsidian taking the defensive side and Razz on the attacking side. We'll see how each of these teams deals with this different shakeup of the situation. We see a relatively similar composition on Obsidian that Razz was using. We see a castle up here. We see the Mute, the Legion, and the Valkyrie. An interesting Valcam spot in the center of the camera, trying to keep the patterns going the same so that it won't be noticed by the attacking team.
Perhaps mimicking the same strat, or it is the effective strat that they have noticed is for third floor cafe. We'll see if Team Obsidian can pull off the same defensive endeavors that Team Razz have pulled off with this tactic. It seems Team Razz really thrived on having multiple flankers, or more than one at least flankers, coming in clutch, taking their time, playing it slow, getting picks at crucial moments where Team Obsidian was forced to make hasty decisions at the last minute of the round. I mean, let's see how they played their attack, and if they can also match the same prowess they had on defense.
Certainly, it'll be interesting to see how they deal with this castle barricade coming up, with the attackers very close by.
Better late than never.
Certainly, it could have been devastating if Castle had gotten picked right there. But it looks like the Razz have got their drones set up in a very strategic way, got them in specific spots so that the attackers have good cams on the defenders. But we see this sneaky Castle not sneaky enough.
Either heard or predicted. That was an incredible. Oh, the drone was there.
The drone. The Castle was not as sneaky as he wanted to be. This is what I mean by good drone placement. Razz really have eyes everywhere. They call them Big Brother.
Haraki being an effective attacker here, drawing a lot of damage from Wrinkler and taking a castle with him.
Nomad trying to be cheeky and pushing this defender out from their spot.
Catching the camera there.
Cam. Oh, the air jab does get them, and it converts to a kill. You see, that was an interesting play. They had the air jab on the semi-bulletproof wall that the operators are able to put up, but once the wall was destroyed, the air jab dropped to the ground and triggered. So that was unfortunate for our defender.
Winkler getting a pick back, losing to 4-3. Osa is trying to put a shield down in an attempt to help the attacking team sort of solidify their position on this side. It seems they have taken so much space that Team Obsidian will struggle, but no, Farity gets a pick. Almost looks for another pick there. C4 doesn't come through. OSHA is going to be used to track the last members of Team Obsidian.
A very strange shield play here.
Getting him killed!
Razz, no, not Governor. Anyone but Governor, and now left in the 1v2.
And Jarvis secures the attack. That is tragedy for the attacking team. They have done so well to secure position, but then OSHA calling for help perhaps caused Razz to panic and keep shooting.
That was very unfortunate. You gotta feel tough for Razz. They were trying to help out their teammate, but accidentally gunned them down in the back of the head. That is an unfortunate round to lose, but Obsidian will take that in stride and take that forward for a 4-3 round 7 we're going into.
Round 8. There's it seems Team Razz have already shown extreme creativity when it comes to dealing with the defenses of Team City. They've already cracked down their defenses to an extent where they were able to push into initial parts of the site. If you compare the early attacking rounds by Team Obsidian, they have not managed to deal with the Izumi as well and the flankers as fast as Team Razz, which shows that they perhaps are a bit behind on the attacking front, and Team Razz will maybe perhaps take a few more wins to secure their attacking rounds. That said,
it looks like
yeah, the one mistake there was quite crucial. Losing that OSHA there was incredibly difficult, knowing that you would have opened up the flank entry into site, and you would have had at least one other member to help you attack into site with a shield even.
Certainly, it was a tough loss, and hopefully Razz are going to be able to get that team synergy, that team gelling a little bit better. We saw some crumbs getting into the jam right there, and we do not like crumbs in our jam.
Indeed not. Jarvis looking for someone's balls. Marvel joke. Let's see if
the drone's coming out and finding him in the cafe.
Camera spotted, being shot. Jarvis is stuck in a shitty situation here. He does have a shotgun in order to deal with close range, but he might be able to
run for it, and he makes it out alive. Not holding the long angle.
Somehow not being shot in the butt. Incredible running.
Thatcher is trying to get this wall open in his 2 foot. Now Jarvis is going to be able to peek down. Oh, and take out by
finds him. Finds him. What an incredible pick by the
fantastic pick there.
Aid continuing his
one of the
shenanigans.
flankers gone. Wait to see if Valkyrie, who is also on the flank, is able to
Aid probably the C4.
Here it comes. There is the flank. There we go. Beautiful pick. Oh no, it was not a pick. It was not converted.
Nice attempt there. Almost on time to get that pick. Incredible stuff, but Team Team Razz have converted to the other side of the cafe in an attempt to approach from bakery, perhaps. Breaching the ace wall on the way there. Sutsky find his pick, evening the match, and Razz responds to a kill on 4 versus 3. Razz dropping the diffuser, perhaps an attempt to... Ooh, there's a down on Team Razz.
It's downed, and nobody close by to help them up. This has got to be converted.
Unfortunately not.
Nomad taken out. Looks like Obsidian is starting to lock this down.
A duel by Farity. Rhinus, he knows where he is. Oh, he picks the angle correctly, gets a few tags in.
Nice tag.
What a
nice
down!
Tag, another down.
That's
is two people downed on Razz. But they waited too long. It looks like Ace is going to be picked up.
Bringing this back to 2v3.
Back to 2v3.
They do have the diffuser. There's a lot of time on Team Obsidian's side. They should just play this with time. And Nomad gets a pick, but there's nobody there to convert. Sutsky get a drop pick on Rex. Beautiful. Razz is in a difficult spot here to try to 1v3, but he has all three members.
In the front cafe.
All three members aware of the situation.
There is no time left. And Melusi will get the final kill to call out the round for Obsidian on the defense.
What a
momentum
back and forth there. That was incredible. Team Razz starts off with good picks on the attacking side and almost converts that to a win until the defenders get crucial picks by flanking and taking correct angles and shooting people to downs apparently.
Like a timeout is going to be called from Volt's face and Team Razz.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will return after this timeout to continue our match. It's 4-4 now. It's quite close. This is as close as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if either teams swing to victory in the upcoming rounds.
Both teams require 3 more rounds to get a victory, but 3 back-to-back rounds. If we see anything less than that, it is quite likely that we are going to be going to overtime.
OT it is, perhaps.
Mayhaps we make it to overtime. Obsidian is really looking to get this victory after the Razz defeat on Clubhouse.
Again, Team Razz showing a great tactical play and great strategy, but Team Obsidian clutching up the plays, winning the gunfights and winning the first 2 rounds on defense with a not so strong approach in terms of defensive utilities, but more in gunplay and also presence around the map.
Certainly. Obsidian were able to hold down the ground floor in a way that I don't think Razz were really able to do on their defensive rounds. Although Obsidian didn't have as much presence on the rest of the map, it meant that they were able to commit players to working on site to keep that ground floor secured. But now we see the fireplace and reading as the site this time. Interesting putting the Melusi on the soft wall. We'll see how that plays out.
In this round, information is key. We have Mira and Valkyrie in an attempt to try to initiate a favorable fight for defense. With
Certainly,
the
we have a lot of area denial as well with the Melusi and the Legion. Castle as well to obviously help protect the upper floors. And it looks like we are going to see a very strong top floor presence from this castle on the mirror wall.
It's almost as if they've read
it's
almost as if they've read the Fuse pick now, because Fuse now will struggle to get in there, but it seems that they are trying to breach the
breach into the top floor. Wow, what a kill! What a kill! That is an incredibly good start to this round.
Ash taking over the defensive positioning of Team Obsidian. This is a nightmare for Team Obsidian. This is all they've counted on, and now they have no control of the top floor. There's a Nomad in play, and 2 attackers, 3 even.
And now the attackers are able to utilize this mirror and the vertical gameplay, taking full control of top floor. You do not see that very often. The Ash using the breach charge to swing in on top floor through the castle barricade. Castle must have been sitting up there thinking that they were feeling very safe and unable to be destroyed. However, Ash swinging in aggressively like a proper Ash. Ash should get the pick on Castle.
Extremely ballsy, extremely proactive, but it works for Team Razz. We'll see
It
if you
certainly does.
make use of his gadgets here and rain Hellfire on Team Obsidian's defensive positions.
Certainly Mira going down to 17 HP. No Doc means she's not getting any of that health back. This is a very tough position. And Governor, Vault Space, getting some more frags. It is
Balls
not
are rolling in. Okay, we're getting the call. Positions are revealed. Kills are rolling in for Team Faz. They're going to kill everybody. It might be a clean round until Satsuki gets a pick. But I don't think he'll be enough. He is being tracked. He is alone and potentially dead. Unless he can clutch up the fights here. Legion
left home alone and unfortunately not able to get the kill on Governor. It is going to be another round to Razz. They were able to switch up their strategy, get much more aggressive on this attacking round, and they were able to secure the victory as a result. It's going to be interesting to see how Obsidian reacts to that aggressive gameplay.
Perhaps their second floor is not the best defensive side, but I believe they will be going back to the top floor in an attempt to take back this round. This is a very crucial Obsidian. They cannot let this win slip from them. They need to get more points on the board.
They certainly do. With round 5-4, if they lose one more, we'll be going to match point. They need to secure this win. We see the beautiful elite skin castle barricades coming back out.
Who let the dogs out? Ladies and gentlemen, who let the dogs out?
The dogs may be out, but that is not going to change the fact that that will be breached by one breaching charge. So if the Ash, the attackers decide to bring in Ash or anybody with some soft breach, that will still be able to be destroyed very quickly. Although we are looking at a top floor defense now.
Jarvis going in with a shotgun, clearing up some of the sites, setting up for round 10. Team Razz going for a similar pick. This time with Capitao on top of the OSHA instead of the Ash. We'll see if Capitao can help zone off the Izumi as well as Nomad, because that seems to be the pinpoint, the pressure point for both of these teams on part 4 is the Izumi placed in Christmas Tree, taking incredible angles, zoning out people.
Christmas Tree is an incredibly important room to keep hold of for as long as possible. But this is the thing, in Rainbow Six Siege, it's not necessarily always about getting frags. You can obviously play the clock as well, and if you're able to deny even an extra 10-20 seconds from the attackers to get into Christmas Tree, it's such a critical point where they can go down either corridor to the other corners of the top floor. It's such a good position to hold. If you're able to hold it, that is good. But there is a party on the roof right now, rooftop party right now, with all of the attacking team here. Are they going to go for an ultra aggressive drop down and rush in style?
They are thatchering, but it is being denied at the moment. There's I believe a player on the stairs
denying those breaching charges.
Yeah.
Ah, no, they have managed to open it up.
They're also going to go through the C4. Shield blocking some of the damage for OSHA. That was pretty close.
Somebody
Jarvis. Show me this guy's balls, and nope. Denied.
Denied by the shield. Drop down.
He uses information. OSHA gets picked off. Taking a lot of damage there from those altercations. Dropping down. Governor. Responding. Ahadinoa.
Oh, the peaks. Into Christmas Tree. Still trying to get that conversion.
Gets picked up by Flaherty.
What a shot from Flaherty. That is a critical defensive kill for Obsidian. Now we're in the 3 versus 4.
Sitsky still
and Ace. But Sitsky taking a lot of damage there. And dying to the frost.
He has placed himself on the 3rd floor, but yeah, died to the frost. We'll see. Sutsuki, it's still in position of Izumi in that room, proving very difficult for the enemy, for the attacking team to deal with now. Even though they brought Nomad and Capitao in, it's perhaps an attempt to deal with Izumi. We'll see how the attackers attempt this next attack. Volt Beam! Volt Face Beam.
Getting the kill on Parity.
It's not bad. Izumi refreshing the kunais. Still in position with the castle in there to prevent that side of the attack. Perhaps the attacking team might choose a different side. No, and they're not. They're just looking to attack.
20 seconds left. They don't have a lot of time to decide or make any decisions. They've really got to start getting some frags now or get the diffuser down.
Spotted by Wrinkler. Missing the shot there, but it's still attempting to find the angles. Razz gets a crucial pick.
Frag. Capped out on site, but gets taken down.
What a flick! Incredible!
Legion absolutely holding that round down, getting the kills when the attackers are forced to come in. That is what playing the clock is all about, making it so that the attackers have no choice but to push in and look for the frags. And we go 5-5 after round 10. This is looking like it could very easily go into overtime.
I like the proactive play by Team Obsidian. Although holding strong defensive position and planning for Team Razz's attack, they still play proactively and go for good gunfights, securing a lot of kills there, which are in very difficult spots. But you know, they've proven themselves worthy defenders of third floor now, and I believe they did well last time on first floor. We'll see how this goes.
Certainly, this is another critical round for Obsidian. They don't just want to get because this is their difference between a loss and a draw. Razz obviously sitting pretty. They can only draw at this point. There is no losing for them. But getting a loss in this map would mean that they would forfeit their potential victory over Obsidian. So it is still all to play for.
They will be gunning for that win, but it seems to be quite difficult now with Team Obsidian showing a lot of resistance in Game 2 compared to Game 1.
Razz are certainly very, very good at getting their drones into these cheeky little spots that the defenders are unaware of, meaning that they're able to get a lot more information than the defenders might think that they have. A lot of well-placed cameras for the defensive team as well from Valkyrie. Very, very nice use of those additional throwable cameras. And now it looks like we're going to see a top-down take again from Razz, trying to get in the top floor, but we have the Farity on Valkyrie, trying to keep a hold of this site. Going crazy, looking everywhere. They're in your walls, Farity. They're in your walls.
I live in your walls, Farity. I can hear your every movement. We will see if these defensive positions are strong enough for Team Obsidian to secure round 11.
A full minute goes by and not a single frag. This is a much slower round than we're used to.
Rex
but the attackers have started to get in the top floor.
Rex opting for a standardized striker pick with just guns. Recruit being perhaps an idea to use those breaching charges in bakery attacking.
They are one of the only other operators to get 2 hard breach charges instead of just the 1. We'll see if they're able to make good use of that, and they also are able to get the EMP grenade. It looked like that on the UI. That was quite
looks like Team Razz have conquered first floor, placing the fuse and Buck in critical spots to rain down Hellfire and attempt to pick out some members of Team Obsidian. They seem to conquer a cocoon down in the basement as they are mostly not on site. Governor gets the first pick on Team Razz, opening up the gameplay.
That is going to be good for Team Razz. They are going to be wanting to convert this into a win. You do not want to be going into the next round 5-6 down match point for Obsidian, but Razz gets another kill, bringing them
one
kill closer to being on match point.
Ooh.
Cafe,
what a nice headshot spotted by Jarvis.
Being pressured, getting the shotgun out, getting the down, not quite.
Missing
32 HP left on the Dokkaebi. And we left with the Legion.
Yeah, Rex gets a pick and leaving Legion alone on site. They're planting. Legion is not in favor of play.
This is not a good situation.
He has been spotted. His head is right there, and Wrangler finds the head, finds another kill!
The double kill. Can they get the quad and the defuse? It is going to be so difficult.
Team Razz surely will play this super slow, super methodical. I don't think Wrangler has
to play this safe. There's no reason to peek and go for these crazy kills. Just stick it in, Freezer. Relax. You've got this round. And they do. They convert it. Razz brings the team to victory for that round.
Close to the winning match.
6-5. We are 1 round away from Razz taking this map and this match. We are on match point not only for the map, but for this game. Obsidian versus Team Razz.
Seems Team Obsidian has just lost too many members to just random picks where they just could not convert. They they could not use their flanking positions effectively when Team Res has just taken over first floor and used it as a sort of a pressure point to force Obsidian players to do something, and they just did not execute well. I would think. I don't know if they.
We've got another striker pick for the attacking team. Striker, I hardly know her. But we have Buck, Dokkaebi, Noman, and Fuse as well. No hard breach. Oh, unfortunately, looks like we're going to be moving off the striker onto the Blitz.
That
maybe
is
looking for
quite a
a
difference.
maybe looking for a decisive way to finish up this round. The Blitz, if coming in as a surprise, can be very tough to deal with as a defender. And the only sort of Blitz defense they have is the Legion. And I'm wondering if Blitz is just going to run through the Legion mines and not even care.
Perhaps not. We'll see.
Rex on the Blitz.
What a surprise trump card by Team Res, pulling out the Blitz on the last match point. Of,
Blitz taking the diffuser as well, can put in the work with the turtle diffuser. The Swarm comes in from Farity.
Critical.
That is so good for Obsidian.
Critical peak there, yeah. Voltphase getting out of the game this early means they have to utilize the shield quite well. Otherwise, they would get down on gunfire and perhaps in a bad spot. Jervis placed himself. Jervis now.
No more chances to be called by Dokkaebi. Blitz coming in against the Valkyrie. Will they be able to convert it into a victory?
C4 gets the kill. Unfortunately, Governor goes around and gets a kill, but that is a C4 on the shield. Unfortunate drop. Hierarchy comes in, gets Matt evens the fucking score.
Up 2 kills to 2 kills. We are left in a 3v3 with no damage taken on any of the final players. This is critical right here. If
Fuse and
Razz
Buck
are able to convert this, they will take the victory.
Fuse and Buck are still in play. They might perhaps dominate first floor, try to get some top-down picks, maybe perhaps blow up some of the gadgets placed by Team Obsidian, or maybe they'll just convert this. Oh yeah, there you go. Fuse is just raining hellfire. I assume Team Obsidian will be playing offsite in a second in an attempt to avoid these charges.
Yeah, we do have Legion chilling in the back of Cafe in a critical choke point that may prove very, very good for Team Obsidian if he's able to get a pick, but he gets spotted by the drone. I think Castle was also seen there, taking out the drone.
Arky feels comfortable now with
dealing with.
Yeah, Castle wall in the way, just gets below that, knows about the Legion points. At the same time, Razz is going for a block bridge wall. Throaty is being pressured now on offside. There's an attacker coming in from the corridor, an attacker coming from the freezer. He's going to be watching one angle, and Legion will be covering the other angle. Wrinkler, we'll see if he can get any crucial picks.
Despite there being not a lot of time left, I like that Razz are getting on the drones, making sure that they're clearing everything out. They want to secure this final round for them if they are victorious. But not spotting the cross, and they get the kill on Nomad. Fuse 59 HP. Time is running out. The attacking team are going to have to do something soon.
Wrinkler.
Some quick peeks from the Legion. Unnecessary, but flashy.
Confident, but yeah, unnecessary as fuck. But we'll see how. See if they can get it.
You gotta get this.
Fuse gets the pick down.
This round.
On Satsuki. It's a down! It's a 1v2!
It's a 1v2! Can they get the Cade out from the edge? They're planting. Buck is getting the plant down, getting the diffuser down. Buck has no idea. Can Buck get this kill? This is all on Cade. This is all on Cade. If Cade is able to get this conversion. Cade gets the one!
Spots the planter now is going for a 1v1. Perhaps it is safe.
He saw it, spotted them. Does he stick it? Does he stick it? Does Fuse have time to get around? Gets off. Oh, that might have thrown it. That might have thrown it. If Fuse peeks now.
He goes for it and gets a pick.
Does he have time? 10 seconds.
He doesn't have time. He has it. Incredible. Last second decision to get off the bomb. Holy moly.
Double fakes the defuse to almost 2/3 and still gets off, fakes it one more time and gets the frag and is able to defuse or break the diffuser.
It doesn't get better than this, folks.
6. It is in to overtime. Wow, I'm on the edge of my seat. What a game. What a match. Razz
Overtime is
R6 and
due.
Obsidian.
Overtime is due. We'll see how these games how this game ends. Team Obsidian again doing quite well until you know things start to fall apart, and individual players of the team have to clutch up and try to bring back the round, and they have playing extremely well under pressure, clutching these plays, hitting the shots, making great decisions last second. But I feel like the team composition, the team makeup just falls apart quite fast, and they end up in an unfavorable situation where they have to outplay in order to secure wins.
I certainly agree. We would definitely saw some more critical synergistic gameplay by Obsidian on the attacking rounds. Their attacking rounds are much more mellow and gelled together. They're able to work together as a team to get the frags, get the conversions, utilize their utility to make the victory happen. But on defense, it just seems like they're relying on one another's individual abilities. They have shown their proficiency in being able to roam around, but not quite to the same level that Razz were able to do on their defensive rounds. But we are 6-6 in overtime. Let's see who can convert this round into the win. Double charge.
Ooh.
Interesting to throw to break the glass and then get rid of the salvage charge. Potentially as a little bit of a bait so that the Christmas tree player has to be a little bit more aware, potentially waste some more utility defending that window. Voltsface gets the first frag for Team Razz, and it's on the roaming Valkyrie.
There's a big drop. Valkyrie being picked up here is
Ooh, Nomad down to 27. Nomad down.
Fully down.
Are they going to be able to convert that?
It's difficult to res that unless somebody can come from stairs. Ace is reaching the wall, perhaps in an attempt to drop down to
throwing
save.
the canister.
C4!
C4!
Picks up Razz!
Gets the fresh kill that might have been going for the pick-up on Nomad.
Governor is able to get the kill and able to get the res, but Throaty gets a pick as well, dropping it down to a 3v3
that
after
was
initial
a
pick.
Critical play from Governor, being able to bring it to a 3v3, but goes down.
The Azumi
player.
Azumi play is still intact and is detrimental for Team Razz as they lose.
Taking out Voltsface.
They lose another member to that setup. It seems now Nomad is the last player standing with 20 HP. Is going to be quite difficult. This might put Team Obsidian on match point.
Yeah, Team Obsidian have really locked it down here. Got the picks where it was really necessary. Nomad in the 1v3 with 20 HP. It is a difficult position to be in. Are they going to be able to convert at least one more kill?
He has been heard, and they know he is there. It is very difficult unless he somehow manages to get crazy 3 picks. I doubt.
I like what Obsidian are doing here. They are really, really locking down this top floor. Nobody's over-peaking. Nobody's over-swinging. Everybody's staying calm and holding their positions. Being pulled out by other teammates on the cameras, most likely. And will get hard peeked by the castle, possibly. Hits the Legion mine. This is going to be brutal getting through all the Legion mines. Legion gets stronger the later into the round they get, because they keep refreshing the number of mines they get, and converts into a kill.
Death by 1,000 cuts there. Too difficult for Nomad there to deal with the 1v3 after being down with full information on their presence and a lack of any progress towards the site. That is, the Team Obsidian has pulled it back. Now they're going to go back on the attack. It has been a while since they have attacked, but maybe perhaps they are still in the same mindset as they were at the beginning of the match, where they managed to get quite impressive attack wins against Team Razz.
Certainly. Now, what I'll be interested to see is if Razz has that top floor presence that they had in some of the early rounds on the defensive half. They played that very, very well, had the teammates rotate back out for additional flankers. Although, if you're defending top floor, that is wholly unnecessary to have roamers on the top floor, as your site is on the top floor. They may start having roamers a little bit lower down. The Goyo mines coming out on the default plant site Interesting to see how that plays out and if they're able to utilize that to defend the site a little bit stronger than they might otherwise be able to.
Knowing that Team Obsidian has taken quite a long time to try to deal with the defense from Team Razz, perhaps Goyo is there to delay the end of the round and attempt to sort of win with time, because Team Razz on their attacking side managed to dismantle the defenses by Team Obsidian quite fast, relatively. So we'll see.
A spawn peek attempt, but nothing converted. But losing a little bit of HP on the Zofia. That was a very cheeky attempt from Hierarchy to convert and get a almost automatic round win. And do I believe my eyes? There is a glass.
There is a glass.
Obsidian.
There is a glass with it, with a black ice skin. It seems incredible stuff there.
Interesting choice.
Looking in, trying to deal with Izumi the good old way. Just shoot her in the smoke.
What an interesting way, and it
works. It works. It definitely works.
A strategy.
Izumi unaware.
If they can't see you, then they can't shoot you, is what Glass says. But I can still see you through the smoke.
You
Glass,
can't see him.
Incredible choice.
His time is now. He has not been able to be defeated on this Glass so far, because it seems Izumi just isn't aware of the angle.
What a perfect surprise pick from Obsidian, switching onto the Glass last second. Originally was on Thermite before the round started.
C4 fails. Lion spots the player. They are gaining space on the site.
Obsidian taking top floor. Let's see if they're able to convert this into the round win and the match point.
Wrinkler getting another pick on Razz. There's still the Goyo shields in an attempt to slow them down, but they are on the onslaught. They are going for this win.
Mira sitting pretty on her Mira. Going to be able to utilize those Goyo shields to prevent oncoming attackers. Doesn't quite get the picks.
What a peek.
There it is.
There it is. That's the Mira. That's the Mira powerhouse.
That's what you
Goyo
want.
Deployed down in an attempt to slow down Team Obsidian, but they do have the number advantage still, and they have a lot of positioning on site. Goyo still on the stairs.
Hierarchy taking a kill. With Castle down super low.
Oh, Jarvis getting refragged.
Jarvis.
Hold on a minute. This has been evened out.
We're in 2v2.
We're in 2v2. That Mira.
Lion on 20.
Holding down the long angle there was incredible.
Mira doing very well on A side.
Voltsby just running in, getting the kill.
Just swings. Bad timing for Wrangler.
Jarvis is a lot to deal with. He is placed in the middle of the site with two defenders on both sides, locking him in. There we go.
Voltsface converts it.
Incredible defensive work.
It really looked like Razz were done for there when Obsidian were 5v3. But no, Razz are able to convert it, and Obsidian are back on defense. This is the overtime match point. This is the point that will decide the game, I believe.
That was crazy. How Mira held down the long hill. It seems they could not pressure the Mira off that Mira, of the Mira, because the stairs were occupied by Voltsby, where he was defending the flanking, or it was defending her backwards position. Her left side was defended. She had no other pressure other than the people ahead of her, and she utilized the Mira effectively to get kills on the attack and Obsidian side. Hello?
Yeah, and we will see this final round for Razz versus Obsidian with Cade, Valkyrie, Castle, Legion, and remind me again, Yusuf, of this final operator.
Azumi.
Yes,
of course.
Azumi has been critical for this map. Azumi has been picked almost every single round, and with those kunai are able to really shore up the defenses. We have some top floor roaming action. Azumi not quite sure where she's going, but she's staying up there to help the top floor defense, which is certainly necessary.
I don't think we saw Azumi on the first floor cafe bakery defense, so we'll see. Holding the stairs now looks pretty good for for Team Obsidian. She's creating a lot of opportunities of peeking here, but it is a lot of work on Izumi to try to ward off the attackers and watch for first floor attempts.
Izumi's got some cheeky little angles through these barriers that they've set up, though. Are they going to be able to convert that? It looks like we might be going for a cafe push from Razz.
Cafe being scouted. We'll see if Razz commits through. They are still outside waiting for something. The ace has opened up a big chunk of that wall, so it might help Team Razz pressure the defenders in. Almost gets a pick there on the drop of the
So
hatch.
close. I am informed that it is in fact Azami.
Azami,
Who is the final operator with the kunai. Now let's see. Are they going to drop down? Looks like Valkyrie's. Ooh, some bad timing there. The drop down came right as Valkyrie decided to rotate out. If she'd stuck around a little bit longer, potentially she could have got a nice kill on the drop down. Opting to get a little bit more defensive halfway through the round already. And it seems like things might be about to kick off. Hierarchy getting the first kill onto Farity. Razz getting another kill. This is not looking good for Obsidian, down to a 3v5.
Razz running away with it with those 2 picks. That was incredible. They have now a good chance. They have taken control of so much space. Can they convert this into a win? Onto the first floor defense of Cafe. Rex getting another kill, 5v2. It is looking crucial. They are planting the bomb. Jervis has the defense so much. C4 comes in for the pick. Legion slowing down the Nomad.
Prevents the diffuser from going down. That is a
50 seconds.
critical C4.
50 seconds. Is this enough time for Team Razz to slowly convert into a win? Or will they have to rush and face Obsidian's gun-blazing approach to this defense?
The 2 people on the staircase. 3 people in this area. Can Valkyrie hold it down? Backing up to Freezer, it looks like.
Long angle held by a...
Gridlock, that is.
4v1, 3v1. It is looking dire. Malo
The 1v3.
being tagged.
Is going down.
And it is a GG.
It is over. Voltspace gets the final kill of the game. And Razz will take the victory.